Welcome back, readers. Today we're going to be learning new sounds and letters in the alphabet. Let's begin. One morning, Aubrey's mom walked into her room and said, "Get up! It's time to go! We have something fun to do today." Aubrey and her mom got into the car and began driving to the train station. "Oh, Aubrey, we are going to have so much fun today. We are going to take the train and then we're going to a haunted house." "Oh, is that why we had to get dressed as cats today, Mummy?" Aubrey asked. "Of course," said her mom, "and it's going to be so much fun." Aubrey's mom was buying train tickets at the window. Aubrey heard a sound coming from down the hallway. A man was trying to warm up his hands because they were so cold. "Hey," thought Aubrey, "that sounds like the letter H. I'll remember the letter H by the guy blowing on his hands to warm them up." Just then, the train pulled up. Puffs of smoke were billowing out of the top. The train got closer. That sound the train was making with the puffs of smoke. That's like the letter P. I'll remember the letter P by the train. Aubrey and her mom boarded the train and found their seats. Said a sick man, clearing his throat. Down further in the train. "Hey," thought Aubrey, "that man down there is making the letter E sound. The letter E sounds like when you're sick. I'm going to remember it with the dripping nose." Just then, another sound caught Aubrey's attention. Somebody was feeling sick from the rocking on the train. Ugh, my stomach. Ugh. Wow, another letter sound? I can't believe it. That sounds just like you. Ugh. Screech! The train came to a screeching halt and Aubrey looked out the window. There was the big, spooky house. "Ooh, I can't wait to go inside," thought Aubrey. Aubrey and her mom walked up to the big wooden doors of the haunted house. Quah! The door opened. That sound that the door made. Quah! That's like the letter Q. Aubrey walked down the dark, spooky hallways of the haunted house. Out jumped the jack-o'-lantern. Ha ha ha! It laughed evilly at her. Then jumped out a ghost. Ooh! Hey, I already know that sound. Ooh, like the ghost O. Even more scary things popped out in the haunted house. A big snake. Sss! Ah! Run away! Down the hall they went till they came to a room with a big spider. And the baby did not like the spider. Wah, 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 the baby cried. It was so scared. The sound of that baby is just like the letter W. Wah, wah. They were in the final room before they could exit the haunted house. This room was full of sticks all over the floor, and a big, large bed with a giant sleeping in it. "Oh no, we have to walk so careful and try not to step on any of the sticks, because if we do, they will snap and make a sound and wake up the giant." But it was too late. Aubrey stepped on a stick. "Oh my gosh, that's letter K." "But now we need to run," said her mom. "Run before the giant gets us." Aubrey and her mom were so scared they ran the whole way home. That's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it and learned some letter sounds. It's time to practice what we've learned. What letter is this? If you said K, good job. What sound does K make? Like the stick. K. What letter is this? If you said P, good job. What sound does P make? P, p, p. That's right. What letter is this? If you said Q, good job. What sound does Q make? Just like the haunted house doors. Qua, qua. What letter is this? If you said U, good job. What sound does U make? Just like the boy whose stomach hurt. Ugh. What letter is this? If you said W, good job. What sound does W make? If you said W, like the crying baby, where? That's correct. What letter is this? If you said E, good job. We know E says its name, but it also says, like the sick boy, eh. What letter is this? If you said H, good job. What sound does H make? Like the boy warming up his hands. Now let's mix up the letters. Our first letter is U. Which picture does the U go to? Is it the sick boy? Is it the spooky door? Qua? Or is it the sick nose? Eh. If you said U goes to the sick boy, good job. Our next letter is E. Does E go to the picture of the door, qua, or the nose, eh? If you said E goes to the picture of the nose, eh, you're correct. Our last letter on this page is Q, and it goes to our last picture left, the doors, qua. This is our last mix-em-up page. Our first letter is W. Which picture does W go to? Does it go to the stick? K. Does it go to the baby? Where? Or does it go to the train? P. If you said W goes to the baby, where? Good job. Our next letter is K. Does K go with the stick? K. Or does K go with the train? P. If you said K goes with the stick, K. Good job. Our last letter is P, and P goes with the train. P. Good job playing mix-em-up, readers. Let's practice a few words with our new letter sounds in them. Here we have the letters P, O, P. Let's start with the first P. What sound does it make? If you said p, 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 like the train, good job. Our next letter is O. And this O is making the no payment sound. Ah. Our last letter is, do you know? You said P, good job. What sound does P make? P, p, p. Let's roll it all together. P. Ah. P. Pop. Pop. Let's sound out this word. Our first letter is, if you said B, good job, what sound does B make? Like the fish, ba-ba-ba. Our next letter is, do you know? U. And what sound does U make? Like the boy with his stomach hurting. Ugh. The last letter is S. And S sounds like the snake. S. Roll it together. B. S. B-us. Bus. This is our next word. You've probably been called this before. Let's start with the first letter. Our first letter is K. And K sounds like the stick breaking. K. What is our next letter? If you said I, good job. I says I. The last letter is, do you know? D. And D sounds like the angry big sister. What sound is that? If you said duh, good job. Let's roll it all together. K. I. D. Kid. Kid. This is a longer word, but I know you can do it. Let's start with our first letter. S. And S sounds like the snake. S. Our next letter is, do you remember from the story? Q. And what sound does Q make? Like the haunted house doors. Qua. What is our next letter? If you said U, good job. What sound does U make? Like the boy with the sick belly. What is our next letter? If you said I, good job. What sound is this I making? Like the girl that stepped in poop. Eh. What is our last letter? If you said D, good job. What sound does D make? Like the angry big sister. Duh. Let's roll it all together. S. Qua. I. D. Squa. Id. Squid. There's a picture of a squid in the corner. A squid is an animal that lives in the ocean. This is our last word today. You're almost done. Let's start with the first letter. Do you know what letter this is? If you said E, good job. What sound does E make? We have the sick nose. Eh. What is our next two letters? They are the same. If you said they are G, that's correct. What sound does the letter G make? Like the man drinking water. G-g-g. Let's roll it all together. Eh. G. Egg. Egg. Congratulations, readers! You have learned more letter sounds today. I'll see you next time.